This video describes our work entitled Towards Human-Level Learning of Complex Physical Puzzles. Humans can learn to perform complex manipulation tasks effortlessly within minutes of interaction. Studies in cognitive science suggest that we have prior models of the world that we can calibrate quickly while interacting with different systems. In this video, we see a toddler learning to stack blocks within only a few minutes. Recently, deep reinforcement learning has achieved impressive success on complex tasks such as computer games and robotic control. So-called model-free training is done end-to-end, from observation to action, without the use of any model. Model-free training requires a huge amount of samples, which is very different from how humans learn. Motivated by this problem, we investigate how we can learn in a more human-like way. We use a circular maze environment for our experiments. The goal is to tip and tilt the maze and move a marble from the outer ring to the center of the maze. We believe this is a good testbed to evaluate human-like performance, because it's a very intuitive setting for humans. However, it's also a complex learning domain for artificial agents due to its constrained geometry, under-actuated control, nonlinear dynamics, and long planning horizon. We train an agent in a human-like way that bridges the gap between simulation and real. Our approach for designing the learning agent is inspired by human physical reasoning. Humans rely on already learned notions of physics and keep calibrating it with experience from interaction. Based on this idea, during training, we correct a simulation model with observations of a real system. In order to do that, we first collect transitions in the real system. Then we fine-tune the physics engine using covariance matrix adaptation evolution strategy, or CMAES. Next, we compensate the residual error using Gaussian process regression. Finally, we use the estimated model to control the real circular maze environment with a nonlinear model predictive control policy. We have evaluated the performance of the proposed approach in a real system. The left figure shows the average time spent in each ring. You can see that our approach can solve the task within a few minutes of interaction with the real system. The method consistently improves performance with larger amount of data as expected. In the next experiment, we compared our method against the learning behavior of human subjects. We asked 15 participants to solve the maze 5 times by tilting it with a joystick while looking at the video feed of the marble movement. The table shows the comparison of the average time spent in each ring. We found statistical similarities between our method and how the human solves the puzzle. Both spent the most time in the inner and outermost ring, which require precise prediction and control. Trials of human subjects solving the maze versus the trained agent demonstrates qualitative similarities between the two. We believe this demonstrates that we have captured some elements of human learning in our method. We presented a learning method for navigating a marble in a complex circular maze environment. Our method is inspired by how humans solve a novel task. Based on studies in cognitive science, we designed an agent which improves its model based on interactions with the environment for a relatively short amount of time. Our experiments demonstrated comparable performance with human subjects and found statistical similarities between how our method and human subjects solve the task. The code for this project is available for download from the address shown. Thank you for your attention.